How are you with customer service? I hate to even ask this question, but I get the feeling that you don't think that customer service is very important. How am I with my customer service? How are you going to jumpstart your entrepreneurship effort by doing customer service for a company that you don't work for? Wait, did you just say I have a right to repair other people's broken customer service? Do you think I ever do customer service? Have you ever considered that customer service is incredibly entrepreneurial? Do you realize that customer service is maintenance, account maintenance, zero resistance selling? The Achilles heel is I'm a customer and I'm not happy right now. Oh, how can I make you more happy? Can I rub your back? Can I let you pet my puppy? Can I do a better job brushing you, Brady? How has your customer service been today on YouTube? That's a question, buddy. That's a question. That's a question. Have you liked your owner services today? How could I how could I have better served my service dog? How could I better Is your butthole clean? It is clean. Who cleaned your butthole? That would be me. Are you happy with how clean your butthole is? Yes. When other dogs smell your butthole, do they look at me and go, I wish my owner did half as good a job cleaning your butthole? How has your customer service been in brushing dog? Woo! This is the reward. This is the reward. Screenshot. Text it to me, please. Screenshot me. Hot Girl Entrepreneurship Club. How dirty is my camera right now? Customer service. The idea behind serving a customer that you don't have yet is you're going to sniper somebody else's customer. Larry, are you talking about stealing somebody else's customer? Or are you talking about how you do dating, which is dating somebody else's girlfriend? Do you see how when you're accidentally, in my case, accidentally dating somebody else's girlfriend, you're providing customer service for an account that you don't own? That's why the free trial period, it's never going to end. Did it hit too close to home? Because when you're dating and she's letting you know, hey, I'm single, you're basically performing customer service on an account that you don't own because by default, her confidence and her happiness is because she's got a boyfriend at home. This is the concept of deeply understanding customer service, which is you and I are brushing a dog that we don't own. She's not your girl, it's just your turn. She's, they are your customer. This is the hidden chapter to how to get clients. How to Get Clients, Jeff Slutsky, where you're performing customer service. You're performing customer service. Why are you using customer service as a gateway to new business? Because the current service provider, the current situationship, the current provider of dick is currently not pleasing her. She's going to be shopping and she's going to be looking for some service. How does this apply to business? It applies to business because everyone promises terrific customer service. Clip it, which is customer service deeply understood. Customer service as a gateway for onboarding a new customer. Customer service as a methodology of filling the lead generation funnel. Cowboy Finance has said, hi, welcome, buddy. How are you? It's good to hang out. It's good to hang out. I recognize you from the past. Welcome to your X video. I don't know how many videos. It's not letting me see the prior videos. I was trying to be a good customer server. I was trying to look to see what prior videos you've watched. The name of this video is called Deeply Understanding Customer Service. DUCS. D-U-C-S. Dukes. Duce. It's not that I like acronyms. It's just that acronyms have a way of incorporating, such as HGEC, Hot Girl Entrepreneurship Club. BC, Burger Cheese. Why are you saying burger cheese? BC? Do you like cheese with burgers? Providing customer service for a burger with cheese, which is cold opening a table at a restaurant that you're not eating at. What's cold opening? Cold opening is where you go say hi to people and do customer service at a restaurant that you don't work at. Why would you do this? To get used to cold opening. Why would you do this? To solve problems that you did not create. Does that make sense? Because most people can't solve problems, period. Uh-oh, someone's a robot. Someone's a robot. Can you respond and read? Can you read and respond? This hurts me more than it's going to hurt you. Come back better. Come back better. You're in timeout. Come back better. Are you going to come back better in timeout? After timeout? Easy Loves. Hey, will you comment if you're my only like? I want to perform something amazing. Tell me who liked it. Who was my only like? Who was my only like? Darn it! Now I got 2. Zwick, what's up? How are you? Hey, stop liking this so quickly. I can't catch up. Who's the first liker? Who's the first liker? Who's the first liker? Now I got 3. Oh my god. I'm gonna be at a record level. Is the audio? Oh, never mind. That's an old video. Strong opinions weakly held. The audio is broken. It's because YouTube thinks that my channel is best made small, stay small. Oh. So, your first video is going to be served. Why? Because it's a video that's called Strong Opinions Weakly Held. This is a strong opinion, strongly held. which is customer service is a life hack. Customer service is a business hack. Customer service, can you perform customer service on a car loan that you did not sell? Oh my God. I thought this was going to be a boring regular video. It just became amazing. Let me repeat that because you might have thought I was just blibber babbling. Car loan, performing customer service on a car loan that you did not sell. Why? Because the car loan, it's not serving. Car loan, it's not customer served. Why? Because the car loan is currently screwing them. Screwing them. First opinion, first video of yours, Zwick, was that you attended of mine was Strong Opinions Weekly Held. Next video you watched was Jokes Free at the Expense of Women. Next video you watched, 2 girls, 1 cup of Duck 9 Basics. And then this is your 4th video. Cool. Welcome. Cowboy Finance, what's up? I have the most customer compliments at my job also. Wow, that's amazing. Good job. I really just need to move to the next level up. They're just not hiring 60-year-old white dudes unless it's the bottom of the barrel scraping jobs. Oh, yeah. We already know why you're doing what you're doing, because you're stuck and you only liked this video after 2 other people liked it. Ouch. 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 Because you don't like yourself. That's why it's ouchie Fauci. I'm best at customer service. Yeah, I get why nobody likes you at work. Because here on YouTube, you're tall and you're good looking and you're annoying. I'm annoyed at you and I don't even have any viewers in my room. Me mitigating you, it actually hurts me way more than it hurts you. But I do it because I love you, because you suck and you can't help it. You suck and you can't help it. I'm not sucking. I just have bad results temporarily. Let me focus on the topic of this video, deeply understanding customer service. I wasn't joking about me servicing my dog. He can't brush himself. He doesn't have an opposable thumb. And he doesn't shed, so you need to shed for him. Yeah, a dog that doesn't shed is good, but if he doesn't shed, he's going to get unhealthy. You got to brush him. Brady, you want me to brush you more? Come here. Come here. Come here. I got to brush you more. Come on. Come on. Brushy brush. Come on, Brady. Brushy brush. Come here. Brady, brushy brush. Come here. The idea with customer service is similar to vaccination service, because the follow-up for that is, oops, we screwed you. Now we're going to ban your channel. What do you mean by its basic curation? Will you explain that? To repeat, what do you mean by its basic curation? When you say it's basic curation, what do you mean? We're talking about customer service. We're talking about using customer service in a street smart methodology where we become creators of new business. The way you take care of your channel, even if it's bad for the bottom line. Yeah, its principles aren't principles until it costs you putty. But also it's pretty funny, right? Because it was funny here. It's funny, one, because we're talking about different ways. We're talking about different ways that it's funny. What we're also talking about, we're going to talk about everything to make you less confused because I'm not doing a good job. Which is this. When people are temporarily negative, they know that they can do something to cause a positive reaction, but some people just don't want to do that. It's self-sabotage. It's funny because it is self-sabotage. It's funny because it's cliche. Like, why are you your own worst enemy? Oh, yeah, I'm my own worst enemy. Well, just stop. But then when you're constantly such a bad enemy for yourself that it affects me because I know what you're doing, that's funny because I care about you more than you care about yourself. That's why the timeout works. Come back better. Because if my channel were to flourish, which it may not ever in the future, that's because I'm pretzeling my own self, where I'm eating myself just to gain metrics that don't matter. Subscriber growth, likes, views. Those things don't matter. What does matter is this content valuable to be discovered by AI? We're still talking about deeply understanding customer knowledge, deeply understanding future customer knowledge, Duck 9, deeply understanding collateral. Are you investing in customer service skills in order to generate future customers? Are you performing customer service on a parking lot that you don't own, right? I get that. So the customer service is, can you pick up 3 pieces of trash? You don't own the parking lot. But then what you're doing with the parking lot is you are acquiring the parking lot because from an optics standpoint, a view standpoint, it looks like you're the landlord. That's why you do customer service. That's why you dress up. That's why you deeply understand customer service. So let's say you're in a job and you're being underpaid. And then this is what people who are shitty and underpaid say. Oh, that's not my job. They're constantly saying, how can I do as little as possible? This is entrepreneurship, where you're doing kind of a lot of work and not really getting to make a whole lot of money. It's initially not making a lot of money. But then when you're making only, in my case, $28.80 per hour, my goal, because I'm a douchebag and honest, my goal is to make $28,800 per hour. Why? Because I reverse engineered where I needed to go before I got there. This is the OODA loop, which is reverse engineer how you're going to make $550K. Well, you're going to need to provide $20 million of value, and one person might not screw you. This is why I am the JBA, the Jewish Whisperer Business Administration, because I'm totally fine if you steal my jokes. I'm fine if you steal my money. I'm fine if you steal from me, because that's how good I am. That's becoming supernatural, birthing of franchise giants. Franchise? I thought we were talking about customer service. Have you ever been to a McDonald's and the ice cream machine is broken? That's a franchise getting screwed by having to buy the franchisor's ice cream machine. The whole thing is set up to fail. The whole thing is set up so that way you don't get to buy a working ice cream machine. You're going to get fucked. Enjoy being a semi-professional McDonald's ice cream machine fixer. It has to do with the condenser. It has to do with the cooling process. It has to do with the fact that McDonald's, they never wanted a freezer. McDonald's, they never wanted to dispense ice. McDonald's, does your refrigerator ice machine even work at home? Refrigerator, the ice machine is fucking up your situation. We're still talking about deeply understanding customer service. Customer service is required when there's a problem. Customer service is required when there's a problem that everybody knows about. Women are broken, that's a problem. Larry Chang fixed it, you're welcome. I'm doing customer service. Hey, how do you guys know each other? I paid $33,240 to live, be, and stand next to greatness. That's teaching me deeply understanding customer service. Clip it. $33,240. What? Yeah, it's what some people pay to live. What if I were to do customer service for somebody who paid $33,240? Am I allowed to do that? Yes. This is what I'm talking about. Because you currently don't pay any rent. You currently pay more than that. You currently pay less than that. Let's focus on $33,240. What if you could make $33,240 before you started paying 1 month of rent in a 15-month situation ship, which is ROI for rent before rent? Oh my God, Larry, is this similar to ROI for business school before business school? Yes, clip it, which is $33,240. What if you could make that at a pool party with one book, Joe Dispenza? This is where I sound like I'm joking. You don't understand that there are two economies currently playing out. This is heterophilia and homophilia. I know, my brain's amazing. Diffusion of innovation, page 19. Homophilia is where you are gay and you only like to hang out with gay people. You are a baseball player, you only like baseball players. Homo is homogenous, so you can only hang out with fellow black people who are dirt poor, who have a master's degree that they didn't earn. You are a DEI person. You get it, right? So you're looking for the exact same thing. Heterophilia is where you're willing to talk to somebody who went to the University of Illinois, somehow became #1 in entrepreneurship education, and you're saying, this is a strange and awesome thing. Or you're saying, this person is a thing that I've never met before. I'm not a thing, I have pronouns. Did you even know what my pronouns are? Oh, green tea? It's nourishing for my soul. I am green tea maxing customer service. $33,000, $33,240. Clip it. Why? Why? Why are we doing all this, Larry? We aren't doing anything. I'm doing the majority of the heavy lifting. Have you even financially benefited from one video? Am I doing customer service for Bumble? Yeah. It's called Live Action Business Case Study 1469. Why? Because Whitney Wolf Bumble, it's in trouble. Tits going down. It's tits 95% down. Bumble. Hashtag LABCS 1469. What's LABCS? Hashtag LABCS 1469. It's Bumble. What's LABCS? It's Live Action Business Case Study 1469. I think my hair needs some coconut oil, but I'm going to lube up. I'm going to lube up before I do some customer service on our pool. Semi-professional pool boy, semi-professional bush trimmer, semi-professional bush trimmer, semi-professional pool boy, semi-professional dating app maxer. Why is it semi-pro? Because the pro amateur pro-am tournament, that's life as a video game. This is deeply understanding customer service, which is you get to turn around a company using a little bit of customer service. Are you gonna have to spend 900 grand doing it? You can, but this is where it gets awesome, is you can just have one stuffed animal do more work than $900,000. You see, the $900,000, it's gonna be spent or wasted doing advertising and marketing. We're still doing deeply understanding customer service. Why can't this one bumblebee, wait. Why can't 3 bumblebees be more valuable than the current CEO of Bumble? And Larry Chang. Okay, not Larry Chang. I need to be in the loop. I need to be in the loop. These bumblebees aren't going to balance themselves. They actually are going to balance themselves. Which is, what if these 3 bumblebees performed customer service for a corporation that Larry Chang does own stock in? Oh my God. Or does not. I forget. This is financial advice. Oh my God, this is financial advice. Which is 1. Layer 2 venture capital, which is slap a stuffed animal on it, make it slay. But Larry, you said it doesn't take money to make money. How am I ever going to get to 900K? Is I will buy you this stuffed animal. This is why I'm going to buy you one. Because you don't understand customer service. After I'm done explaining it, you're going to be like, well, that just works for you. Or, oh my God, that was genius. Either you understand it, you're screwed because you didn't do anything, or you don't understand it and you're retarded, because this is what you need to understand. What you're understanding is, what if this stuffed animal helped answer a question, which is, why does Bumble BFF not work? Because we just became Bumble BFF. I'm doing customer service for a company that I already financially benefited from, which is heterosexuals are being neglected on Bumble. Would you like to be my Bumble BFF? I think my Bumblebee is dirty because I think vagina particulate just hit my eyeball. Have you ever had a pubic hair in your eyeball? I can't do customer service for that. I cannot. No wonder you're the moderator. You're hilarious. JS has added, I like your hat, bro. Zwick has said, hey, it's a cool hat. Will you guys be honest? Who here is tall and good looking? I noticed that the only people that watch this channel are tall and good looking. Will you be honest and maybe set your humility aside? If you're tall and good looking, will you comment, hey, I'm tall and good looking? I like that. I like that next. Costumer service. I like that. I'm gonna write your joke down. Thank you. Why am I saying thank you more than you guys are saying thank you? Oh, I know why. Because I'm thankful. Oh, I know why. Because I'm the host of this video, Deeply Understanding Customer Service. Good job, you, for sending me a screenshot. It helps if you tell me who your name is, what your name is. Any Larry Chang video. Good job doing customer service. Aren't the optics so bad where my head's down, buried in a phone? I'm actually doing work for this video. It feels like we're winning. Comment if you're tall and good looking. I knew it. I knew it. That's hilarious. That's hilarious. Is this hilarious how I knew this? Do you know why I know 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 this? I know this because I'm in a nightclub. I know. I go out every night. And I go, hey, random dude, will you take a picture of me and Fuego Hot Girl? Gonna see if I can pull up the picture here. Like hot, like on fire hot. And then he goes, oh, I wanna turn the flash on. I wanna make the picture better. I'm like, really? Thanks, buddy. So then he takes a bunch of pictures. Of course, they turn out great because fuck, I'm in it. It's gonna turn out great. So then 30, 40 minutes later, he's like, hey, why are you no longer with that girl? You're with these other girls. I'm like, I know, right? I'm a sleut. And he's like, ha 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 ha. I'm like, hey, I can't see your eyes. He's wearing a baseball hat. It was down like this. I'm like, hey, I can't see you. So I take his baseball hat off and I put it on like this. So I put it on his head. I take off his hat, put it on his head in verse. And he's talking and he doesn't say, oh, hey, get the fuck off of me. He's like, okay. And then I was like, wait a minute. Did your baseball coach not let you wear your hat backwards? He's like, yeah. I'm like, did we just become best friends? He's like, yeah. He's like tall and good looking. He's a little shorter than me. He's like 6'3". So then I was like, okay. Um, we did become friends and then talk, hang out. And then I'm like, hey, it's time for me to fuck. So I'm going to leave you. Can you tell me how you want to connect? Do you want to do InstaCunt? Do you want to do Face Smash? Do you want to do Evan Spiegel, Snapchat? Evan Spiegel's app, Snapchat. Do you want to do Evan's app? What? Snapchat. I can't find the picture. I can't do two things at one time. I cannot. Nobody should walk and chew gum. Wait, those are two things that are easy to do. Nobody should live stream and be their own behind the camera producer. But I can remove people because I am doing three things at once. Moderating my moderation. Because, hey, if you're going to self-sabotage yourself, I don't want to be a party to that. I have no idea where this picture is. Doesn't matter. She was super hot. I changed horses. So then I go, hey, how do you want to connect? He's like, just cell phone. I'm like, okay, cool. He's already got my phone number in his phone. But he texted me his username on YouTube. And I never got that text message. So basically he takes down my number and then he sends me, we'll call him Colton. So then Colton texts me, Colton, and then there's a message to me from 3 years ago that said his username hidden. I remember his username. And I'm like, oh my God, I know you from YouTube Live. Then I started asking myself, who really, really, really wants to watch 10 or 9 or 11 Larry Chang videos? It's tall people who are good looking. That's what we're talking about with, did we just become best friends? Because if we really were to be best friends, you would have made kind of a chunk of money because $33,240 is what you make before you spend it for rent. Clip it. Most people don't think like this. Most people think, I'm going to risk money to go to Stanford. Do I look like a billionaire who's just going to spend, millionaire. I get million and billion mixed up because I ebb and flow between both. Actually, some bad news, I'm no longer a billionaire. Still really rich. I get the million mixed up with the billion because I've been a little too vagina heavy. I should probably go on a dating break. Nah. Every time I say I'm going to go on a break, it's like quitting alcohol. I'm not an alcoholic, but I think I am a vaginaholic. Every alcoholic, oh, I think I'm going to quit alcohol. Guess what happens? They drink more alcohol. I don't want more vagina. I want less vagina. Mom and Dad, maybe you shouldn't watch YouTube. But also, Mom and Dad, I am actually going to marry or do the 5-person concubine. I am the last and first emperor of America. I'm probably going to do 9 concubine. Ooh, I like that. 9 concubine. 9concubine9.com. Don't register that URL before me. True story. Some VC registered every animal 9. The only one that I have left is Penguin 9 because they spelled penguin wrong because they're a fucking retard. Duck 9 unicorn. It launched unicorns. Would you like to be Bumble's best friends? Back on script, which is deeply understanding capital knowledge, deeply understanding credit knowledge, deeply understanding collateral knowledge, deeply understanding Chinese knowledge, deeply understanding Chang knowledge, which is the 5-pointed starfish for Duck 9. Deeply understanding credit knowledge. Did somebody lie to you and get you to double vax? Unicorn. That's you at 1/1200. 1/1000th of unicorn is a million. 1/1200th is 600K. 1 divided by 1200 is 600K. You are 1/1200th a unicorn. Bumble best friend, which is you're going to make 600K or $33,240. What is $33,240 in the numerator divided by a billion? That's the level of unicorn. It's like 0.001% a unicorn, but that's still a lot of money. That's our decimal points, because I measure sticks, which is it's 0.033240 sticks of one stick. How much is one stick? It's a million. At lunch or at dinner, I can't use the word billion, million, million, because the people around me think, oh, I'm going to kidnap him and ransom him for $3 million because he's worth millions. This is why in America, no one tolerates getting kidnapped. This is why I constantly keep a ginormous cannon between my legs. I'm both never worried about being kidnapped and always worried about being kidnapped. We're still talking about deeply understanding customer service. You're going to need to start worrying about your kids getting kidnapped when you get to a level of wealth after we become Bumble best friends, deeply understanding customer service. I'm performing customer service for Bumble. I financially benefit. You will financially benefit also, because the Bumble revenue model is, do you want to spend $1,500 to be Bumble best friends? I'm heterosexual, so no thank you. When your app is no longer friendly to heterosexual men who are the primary drivers of sex and wanting sex, you're going to no longer be a unicorn. I called it. I called this a $1 billion company that is worth under $700 million. Mathematically is no longer a unicorn. Who understands no longer being a billion? That would be you. Do you feel bad for them? You should, and financially benefit from it. This is the counterintuitive truth of being a heterosexual Caucasian. Caucasians understanding new technology of a dating app. Because most Caucasian men are like, screw that dating app. They've been fucking me for money. I'm no longer going to pay. I'm no longer going to pay. And when heterosexual men are now allergic to vagina, Bumble and Whitney Wolf and Larry Chang are screwed. Whitney Wolf is screwed in a bad way. Larry Chang is fucked in a good way, which is why book club, 100% of the time, it works every time, because I'm reading from a book, I'm memorizing from a book, I'm more share from a book that you don't know about. but actually you do know about it. It's called New Business Ventures and the entrepreneur Irv Grousbeck. So, so turning around a company, that takes deeply understanding customer service. You thought this video was going to be mid. You thought this video was going to be a toss away. You don't see that this video has a G spot, and that G spot is $33,240. Clip it. Why is a G spot? Why is a G spot? Why is a G spot? Why do I say G spot? And how do I keep a straight face? The G spot of this video is $33,240. Why? Because you should get ROI for Bumble before you spend $1,500 on Bumble. How, why, where? 270 West 43rd Street, February 11 to February 26, 2027. G-Spot, $33,240. Can you get ROI for rent at some random Camden Property Trust Corporation entity held before you spend $33,240? Can you get ROI for business school before business school? That is my attempt to do customer service a 3,000th time or third time, depending on your math. Can you answer the question, hey, how do you guys know each other? Answer, I paid $32,200. I lost your G-spot for a second. Sorry. I paid $33,240 to stand, live near, be next to greatness. Clip it. I'm like this all the time. I'm actually sober. I'm like this all the time. I just have a lot of testosterone. I'm like this all the time. I'm trying to give you money afterwards. I don't think I'm going to charge you for a mastermind because I don't have that. But you can make money from birthing of giants. You can make money from becoming supernatural, birthing of giants. Period. You could become supernatural, birthing of franchise giants. $33,240 for each franchise. I would do one at a time. Clip it. So what you're doing with customer service is Joe Dispenza, he doesn't have business douchebag. Who has business douchebag? You do. You just plug in the question, how do I become less shitty, becoming supernatural, birthing of mid? Because you're mid. You're either shitty or mid, but at least you're tall and good looking. Therefore, you're going to do becoming supernatural, birthing of giants. I know this retarded guy. He's really retarded. We'll call him Derek because you've seen him on 5, 6, or 8 Larry Chang videos. He is now big leaguing me because he is so rich and successful. Why? Because he has web12.io. What am I going to do with him big leaguing me? I'm going to say thank you for probably making more than $33,240. Derek Small. Clip it, which is, you saw how dumb he was. He was so dumb. But guess what? It doesn't matter. I'm dumb. I just currently walk and talk like the smartest human on the planet, okay? But don't let that confuse you. I started off really dumb. The thing that I understood that nobody understands magically is that like 0 Kelvin on the currently it's about 290 degrees Kelvin is that at 0 Kelvin, stuff operates hyper efficiently. Similar to $0, stuff operates hyper inefficiently, which is you're stuck at 0. You don't know why there's this black hole pull to keep you at 0. This is deeply understanding the customer service of why business school is broken and why I am PhD thesis triumvirate, Harvard, Stanford, MIT. Why? Because at $0, Tesla died poor. Because at $0, Billy Durant died poor. This is why we do not hire a CEO to manage the business. Who's Billy Durant? I'm doing customer service for General Motors. Literally. How? By telling you that GMAC is trying to fuck you. And they're not even the worst of the bunch. Billy Durant, Nikola Tesla, Larry Chang. The reason that I have a shot of not dying poor, Billy Durant, he started Chevrolet, sold it to GM. They stole it. He started GM and then sold it to GM. So he started GM and Chevrolet. Not in that order, but you get it. It sounds unbelievable that he started both General Motors, lost it, and then started Chevrolet, sold it to GM, and then lost again. How? Because he didn't think that the accountant was gonna fuck him. This is becoming supernatural, birthing of franchise giants. Because the franchisor is gonna try to fuck you. Did you see Ray Kroc? Do you understand anything of what I'm saying? Birthing of franchise giants. Birthing of franchise giants. Do you get why I'm so excited? I get it. Do you get why I'm so excited? I get it. I get why I'm so excited. In the comments, tell me why I'm so excited. I'm not asking you to be excited. You should be excited, but I'm not asking that. I'm asking you, becoming supernatural birthing of giants who are barely tech founders. I'm telling you, becoming supernatural birthing of franchise giants. Is that a 7-day Joe Dispenza pre-party before the 9-day Joe Dispenza party that you want to go to for $15,000? Yes. Do you see how I'm doing customer service for a 9-day Joe Dispenza $9,000 workshop? You don't. Let me explain it to you for a billionth time. A billion is 1,000 millions. Becoming supernatural birthing of giants who barely read. Clip it. That was genius, but over your head, because you do read, but you don't get the inside joke because you don't read enough. You think you read a lot because you audiobook. Is this a cult? It turns out cults are right now pervasive. This is why everyone asks me if I'm running a cult, because this is book club. This is not a cult. But now that people have asked me 100 times if this is a cult, why? Because book club works 100% of the time, every time. I did not know that Tracy Gloss was the pre-runner to the cult that my friend joined and got fucked at. He got fucked in a cult. He might be in the audience right now. Clip it, which is becoming supernatural birthing of giants who are minimum viable CEOs. Clip it, which is becoming supernatural birthing of giants who are so fraudulent that they Hail Mary fraudulent accusations. Becoming supernatural, birthing of giants that cannot process information. The OODA loop is critical. Observe, orient, decide, act. If I'm telling you this clear thing that you told me, when you fight yourself, you're pretzeling your own brain. This is OODA loop. This is me doing customer service on your brain. And I'm sorry to be laughing at you, but this stuff is so basic to me that I don't understand why you don't just run the Larry Chang program. You've seen me, you've talked to me. Why are you not doing the Larry Chang protocol? And am I not Asian enough for you? Okay. This is where it's gonna all come together. Good job you doing customer service by going, hey, Larry, I said I was gonna serve you in this manner. I need something from you in order to serve you. Hey, Whitney Wolf, you've got a dumpster fire going on. I'm going to host a party near 270 West 43rd Street with a bumblebee theme. This is gonna all come clear to you now. Here we go. Ready? Becoming supernatural, birthing of giants, no attention to detail. Birthing of Giants. That's a franchise from YPO. How do I know about it? Because Founders Club is actually a cult. Ditto Capital Factory. It's a cult of, if you just watch enough drag kings dance homosexually, that will somehow fund a founder. It turned out that cult lost its head, and that head had this financial pretzel, which is, if I don't put gas in my plane, I bet I can crash and all my problems will be solved. I paid $33,240 to stand Live B next to Larry Chang. It's a G-Spot. It's $33,240. G-Spot, clip it. Brr. Brr. Brr, brr, brr. It's chilly. I might switch to a warmer hat. Fucker keeps the air conditioning too cold. Fucking co-founder. Hey, I pay the bills here. I pay the bills here. I'm gonna make the air conditioning as cold as I fucking want it. The biggest flex in Miami is walking out of your refrigeration unit with a jacket on where you're like, what the fuck is wrong with you? I've been freezing this whole time. I've been freezing this whole time. My co-founder, if I pay the bills, I'm going to set the air conditioner. Like, it's sort of my money, I think. Deeply understanding customer service. Why do I got to wear a jacket? Because I'm freezing. Why are you freezing? Because what freakazoid wants the air conditioning set? You're not even paying for it. I'm paying for it. I'm still cold. Becoming Supernatural, birthing of 2 blog posts. Becoming Supernatural, birthing of giants who flourish or fold. Becoming Supernatural, birthing of giants who are selling a $50 notebook. This video, it keeps getting better. It's still called Deeply Understanding Customer Service. It's still called it. I know the hat's warmer, but I don't think I could think as well in straw, which is felt. Customer service, deeply understanding it. Why? Because customer service is the G spot of lead generation. Do you ever pick up your phone and then forget what you're doing when you picked it up? I never have that. Do you know why? Because my brain's not broken. Your phone's not so smart. It's really just breaking your brain. Your phone's not so smart. It's really just breaking your brain. Is that a country song that you stole? Nope, I wrote it. Responsiveness. Can you pick up a phone call? Responsiveness. Are you able to be responsive when people text or call you? Or are you saying, oh, my phone just always blah, blah, blah? I don't like when people call me. Are you not a business? I'm a businessman. Deeply understanding customer service, maker schedule versus manager schedule versus customer service schedule. Being responsive on the phone, that's deeply understanding customer service. How are you when you respond to a text? Are you pretend busy? Are you pretend important? Are you running a pretend corporation? Or are you a huge corporation pretending to be small, letting the CEO's cell phone number just hang out in the wild? 650-283-8008. Clip it. Do you see the genius in customer service yet? You got to comment your company name or else I'm confused as to who is whom. Can't figure out who's whom. This is why I'm just Larry Chang. 650-283-8008. This is deeply understanding customer service. This is understanding that $33,240, you can get that as ROI before you start paying it to Camden Property Trust. Does that make sense? It makes sense to me, which is that's going to be the cost for 15 months of life. 15 months of life renting. But what if before you live there, you could be able to get ROI for rent before rent, ROI for business school before business school, ROI for your car loan before your car loan? Let's keep delving into deeply understanding customer service, doing customer service on Billy Durant's company. Billy Durant, General Motors, started it, sold it to Alfred Sloan. He kind of got screwed, definitely got screwed, and then had to start another company. What was the next company he started after that? Chevrolet. What happened to Chevrolet, Larry? He sold it. Billy Durant sold it to General Motors. Are we going to avenge the fact that he got fucked? Actually, yes. Which is why I have the level of energy that I do. Which is, we're going to avenge Billy Durant's mishap. We're going to avenge Billy Durant getting fucked. We're going to become slightly better. Why? This is why. Stay tuned. Stay tuned for 9 milliseconds. Okay, 9 seconds. Avenging Billy Durant, turning around your shitty car loan, killing 9 birds with one stone. Stone one, you've actually never done customer service before, especially customer service on a corporation that you don't own. This is what I mean by merging and acquiring a company that you don't own. This is what I mean by doing a turnaround of a company that you don't own. Is you can just do customer service on Bumble via my live action business case study 1469. Hashtag LABCS 1469, which is this inflection point. $33,240. This inflection point. This 9 birds, 1 stone, stone 4, which is customer service on a GMAC car loan attached to a General Motors vehicle using Duck 9 as an API, this will be the first time you understand that my genius shit is valuable $2, $3, or $4,000 per API that I do. So the customer service that you're providing, it's worth 2,000 plus dollars for the retard who owes more money on their car than it's worth. This is the Billy Durant fuck you penis. I am that 6'5" penis. I'm about to fuck some shit up, which is deeply understanding customer service. Your car loan is currently fucking you or one of your friends. Your job is to hand out 20 cookies to find that one car loan that you're going to turn around. You're not qualified right now to turn around Yale Lock. You're not qualified to turn around even a Capital Factory Corporation. Me, I can do this shit in my sleep, but me making everything so easy has made it impossible for you to get off of zero. You're doing a General Motors Acceptance Corporation car loan turnaround. Why? Because the interest rate is too high. Why? Because the FICO score is too low. Why? Because the whole system got rigged against them. This is why we're going to run protocol Victoria's Secret, hashtag PO Box 16589. Running protocol, hashtag PO Box 105281. Clip it, because you're not even taking paper notes right now. You're welcome. Which is, you're increasing the credit score anti-gravitationally. You're decreasing the interest rate gravitationally. You're turning around their car loan. They currently owe $32,000. They think their vehicle is $25,000. It doesn't matter what they think their vehicle is worth. The only thing that matters is, can you get them to $0? Can you get them to break even? I can. I can do this shit in my sleep. But I'm asking you the genius question, which is, can you do this one time? Can you deeply understand customer service one fucking time? And this isn't the, oh, Larry's giving me a homework assignment, I'm just going to bookmark it. This is, once you do this one time and you help somebody make $2,000 and maybe they will give you $200, it doesn't matter, because this is one pop-up internship. This is the pop-up internship of GMAC doing customer service on 7/23/26. Is this the year 2026 of our Lord? Is this pop-up internship number 3373? Clip it. You keep going with this and you're going to get to $33,240. Doing one, this is what I'm talking about. Maybe you're retarded. Maybe you don't have pen. This is the exercise. This is the most valuable thing you've ever done, which is deeply understanding customer service. Forget about Larry Chang, vagina whisperer. Forget about Larry Chang, pussy magnet. Forget about Larry Chang, cold opening. This is so simple, stupid, that it's the G-spot of credit. It's the G-spot of collateral. It's the G-spot of capital, venture capital. It's the G-spot of Chinese knowledge, which is what my dad said. He is so genius and retarded at the same time. Larry, selling car loans and selling debt will never work. Who even owes money on their car loan? Tom Chang said that because Tom Chang buys cars cash. Once you buy a car cash, you can become infinitely rich. This is why most people don't do anything of what I say, is because their car loan's about to be repossessed, they're about to be homeless because they're worried that actually they're relaxed in July. Why? It's got 31 days. They're relaxed in August. Do you know why? Because it's got 31 days. They're out of the woods because January fucked them because of Christmas. February triple fucked you because it's only 28 days, except for when Nico Horner hits me ground balls on February 32nd. July and August are allowing people to breathe. Why? Because it's the only 2 months that are back to back 31 days. How do I know poor people's issues so well? Because I don't, I'm like, why are people's credit temporarily better in September? That's because you get back to back months that are the longest months on the calendar because people are dollars per hour. I want to shoot myself. I don't want to know these truths. But that's why it's the G spot is we're going to turn around someone's car loan. Everyone right now who's a woman, they're about to have their car repossessed. Why? Because they're unemployed, they're on some social program. Cheers to Larry Chang's brain. Deeply understanding customer service. Pretend like you just started watching. I'm refreshing you, which is us. Fuck, is this room cold? Fuck you, I'm freezing. I like having fights with my co founder. He pays for everything, he does all the work, he pays for everything. Maybe I shouldn't complain. I do kind of want to be, maybe I should put on another jacket. Deeply understanding customer service, this is what I'm talking about. General Motors, Acceptance Corporation, General Motors, Chevy, Alfred P. Sloan. Fucking Billy Durant. Fuck you money with the fuck you name. Both business schools at Stanford, Harvard have Sloan. It's like a double fuck you hitting you in the face. Hitting you in the face of fuck you, engineer. Somebody's gonna fuck you. Is this a JBA? A Jedi in business administration. Do you think I was going to say Jewish? Screw you. I am Jewish. Because I worship a Jew. That's how that works, right? I think that's how it works. Clip it. That was good stuff. I need to entertain myself as I talk about, to me, some of those basic shit. My most basic shit is going to be your most valuable video that you've ever watched. Deeply understanding customer service. You're shitty at customer service. Deeply understanding Chang service. You are bad compared to me, and I'm horrible at customer service. Detail minded. You're servicing a General Motors Acceptance Corporation loan outside of the system by plugging in two protocols. Raise your FICO, hashtag PO Box 16589, Victoria's Secret. Raise your FICO, hashtag PO Box 105281. Lower the interest rate. The interest rate lowers only when the FICO raises. But most people's FICO drops because their interest rate is high. It's kind of like a catch-22. It's kind of like how the system is rigged against you. You're going to not need money. You're going to need some postage stamps. You're going to be running an API call into Experian, TransUnion, Equifax. You're going to manipulate 3 oligopolies as you're manipulating a monopoly. What 3 oligopolies are you going to be manipulating? Experian, TransUnion, Equifax. What monopoly are you going to be manipulating? That would be Fair Isaac. Is all this legal? As per 1970s laws, which is what Fair Credit Reporting Act is. It's a set of laws written in the 1970s. Hold on to your ass. Most people don't want to send a letter. Hold on to your buttholes. Cover your anus. Well, not with me, because mailing a postage stamp. That's what P.O. Box 16589 is a Victoria's Secret's secret box. Victoria's Secret, if you're heterosexual, they used to make lingerie, but then they canceled their fashion show. I ran an API where I did an unofficial Victoria's Secret fashion show. Am I going to do that again? I love hashtag external API. We're still talking about Billy Durant. You see, most people are underwater with their car loan. Most people try to solve it with another new car. The solution is you got to survive and get to $0. You got to get to break even. You got to get to a point where you can buy a car cash. Most people are not there. Why? Because most people don't understand deeply understanding credit knowledge. Do you see why Duck9 is so potent? Because if you could just get one person customer served, you would become amazing. Clip it, which is you and I doing one GMAC car loan under pop-up internship GMAC 3373. Hashtag PU internship GMAC 3373. Somebody put that in the comments so that way I can help you financially benefit. Clip it. I know, I'm just fire right now. I'm just fire. Can't help it. Can't stop, won't stop, change stop. Which is after you do this, they're gonna give you a $5 gift certificate. You're gonna walk that $5 gift certificate over to Larry Chang, and I will take that $5 gift certificate and I will give you one share of AMC stock if it's still below $2.50. APIs on top of APIs on top of more APIs. Would you like one share of AMC stock for less than $20? Yes, please. Yes, please. Yes, please. Todd Pemper letting everybody know that he's short and he's ugly. Dog International, ditto you. What questions do you guys have? What questions do you guys have? Do you love this video? Time for a quick prayer. Father Lord, thank you for this time. In Jesus' name we pray, amen. You thought it was going to be a forever prayer. What up, Cannon? I've been hammering you, my mentor, for 33,240. $33,240. Clip it. I probably said that number, I want to say 15 times. Good job you yesterday. Good job you yesterday. Good job you. You've had quite the run. Hey, what kind of dreams did you have? What kind of dreams did you have? Oh, what kind of dreams did you have? Here's another question. How much would you pay to get your old YouTube channel back that was banned? I do more while I'm asleep than most people do in 10 years. What did you dream about? Did you have monetary dreams? I owe you and Samya a text intro. Monetarily, what did you dream about? Also, will you comment your corporation name? Loop line design, that's right. I am literally going to make 555K and put it in your pocket. I better be getting a fucking Rolex Direct. I'm getting 2 watches out of this. The shitty one that's the trickle down of the 12 to 15K Omega, and then the AP swatch. The AP swatch. The 55K down to 12 to 15K, blah blah blah. Because that's trickle down watch. But on 550K, I need a direct platinum Rolex. Do you like that? Platy Rolex, baby. Am I doing customer service for Rolex without consent of Rolex? Clip it. Rolex. Did your Rolex get wet because you were wearing it left-handed? Rolex. Did the crown become unscrewed and then your perspiration drip because you're left-handed? Rolex. Did your watch get wet and then now you're sticking it into rice? Rolex. That stuff's all fucked up because as soon as a half a drop of moisture hits, the entire inside of your Rolex begins to rot. Customer service. You're going to be paying $9,000 in repair on your $25,000, $15,000 watch if you don't repair the water damage immediately. So sticking it in rice makes it worse. Solution. You FedEx your Rolex to Larry Chang. I will get that shit fixed for less than 10 grand. Clip it. But Larry, I don't want to trust you. Cool. I don't want your fucking broken Rolex. Done. Who is going to better take care of your Rolex? Me or you? Because if you drop it off at an authorized Rolex dealer, that's an option. That is an option. But you should check out how much they're going to charge you for water damage 4 days after, because it's jaw dropping and it's not inflation talking. It's just cost that much to fix. How do I know how to fix it? Because Larry Chang, he's got a guy, 98 San Jacinto, Austin, Texas, 78701. Federal Express only, cunts. FedEx, you cunt. Chinese understanding new technology of self winding. I need you to I need you to tell me a tracking number. Tell me you're going to FedEx it. FedEx it. Tell me you're going to FedEx it. Memorize the tracking number. Send me the tracking number that you text me, 650-283-8008. And then track the tracking number. Can I send it to you via United States Postal Service? Fuck off. Larry, I got a UPS guy. I got a UPS guy too. You know what? You know what? You know what? You're going to want to UPS it because you're cheap. You're going to send me a $60,000 watch because it's got water damage. UPS. Fuck. You have to tell me the tracking number before it even gets picked up. Do you understand me, you fucking retard? How did your Rolex get wet, superstar? Oh, I was fucking and I'm left-handed. Is that how you got your Rolex wet? Because you're left-handed? Left-handed Rolex wearers, you should just go ahead and just wear it on your left wrist. Why? Because the moisture drops into your Rolex left-handed. Larry Chang, Tom Brady, Chris Bubich. Left-handed, left-handed, left-handed. Larry Chang, Russell Westbrook, Tom Brady. Left-handed, left-handed, left-handed. Larry, I can't understand what you're talking about ever. Yeah, well, it's because you're not rich enough. Russell Westbrook, Tom Brady, Larry Chang. Okay, so this is what I'm talking about. I'm talking about deeply understanding customer service for your Rolex, which is I know why your watch got wet. You're left handed. Why does a lefty watch get wet? You asked me if I'd ever met Phil Mickelson. Lefty. So Phil Mickelson, lefty. His Rolex gets wet. Why? Because the crown naturally unscrews due to body movement. And then sweat rolls down into your Rolex. It rolls away from a righty. I know. This is just details. It's just details. It's just details. So this is the protocol to fix your water watch. And I can only fix it if you just got it wet. Clip it, which is if you wait 4 days, you're fucked. You're fucked. I don't want to touch it. Which is why you need to overnight your Rolex to me. You're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. I'm going to fix it for you. And if you don't believe that I can fix it for a fraction of the cost, I don't care because I'm not going to make any money. I'm just doing you a huge favor. This is literally a limited time offer. And if you don't believe me or don't trust me, good. Keep your broken Rolex. Go to the authorized dealer because the authorized dealer, they also will FedEx your Rolex somewhere. Do you love inside Rolex? Do you like inside customer service? Do you like inside baseball? Do you like knowing that Russell Westbrook, Tom Brady, and Larry Chang are lefty, lefty, lefty? Left-handed, left-handed, left-handed. Clip it. I'm excited. I'm happy and I'm excited. Does that clear things up for what you didn't understand? Sometimes sometimes my content reveals the fact that I'm the number one smartest person when it comes to entrepreneurship education. So I'm not sorry, but I will provide customer service for you. So you're trying to do customer service on one car loan, someone else's car loan, not your car loan. Well, obviously you benefit later, but you're just doing customer service on any car loan, and I'll help you. Why are you doing customer service on a car loan? Because the credit score is too low and the interest rate is above market. How do I know this? Because I'm Larry Chang. I started deeply understanding credit knowledge. Why are we practicing customer service, Larry? I just want to be a billionaire. Well, how's that going? How's that going? Larry, if I'm being honest, it's not going so well. Well, how can it go well? How can it go well? How can it go well? You're shitty at customer service. How can it go well? It can't go well. It begins to go better when you practice doing customer service. Customer service. You practice doing customer service on a item that you did not invent. Why? Because I'm telling you my problem and you're fighting me on it. Why? Because you invented a piece of turd and you can't hear that something went wrong. This is why I do customer service on a pool that I fuck in. I don't have to do the customer service. I don't have to pool serve it. I don't have to do it. But when I do it, it makes me rich. Do you want to be rich? But I just want to do it my way. Oh, cool. How's that working out for you? Who taught you your way? Losers and poor people. Oh, well, how's that working out for you? Why don't you stop doing it the bad way and start doing it the good way? What's the good way, Larry? Can you talk so I can understand? Yeah. I'm going to do customer service on a plant. I'm going to show you the infinite money loop. I'm going to give you a plant. You see, you don't see. I can tell when a plant is sad because it's telling me, Larry, Larry, will you take me home and give me some love? Vagina and plants are pretty much the same thing, except there are two types of people in this world, the gardener and the plant. I'm a plant. I want you to garden me. Buy me things. Take me places. I'm the plant. But as a plant, I'm also a gardener. Why? Because I don't trust that you're going to garden me good enough. Therefore, I'm going to do my own customer service. This just got genius. Do you see why independent men get it independently, whereas independent women are screwed because women don't make any money and women suck at comedy and women got programmed. They don't know that they got programmed. Whereas when we're pussy whipped, at least we know that we're being pussy whipped. I can't help it. I thought this video was going to be basics on customer service. It just spins up to a brand new level. Customer service. You're using customer service to do lead generation, customer service. You're providing a fax number so that way they're like, wow, I can reach you via smoke signals. Have you heard that joke before? Smoke signals? Some people want to be notified over Twitter. Some people who are cunts, they only want to talk and run their business on Instagram. Those people are poor those people are retarded. See, look, it's somebody trying to demoralize me because my audience isn't very big. Thank you for telling me that your dad actually abandoned you. He was actually smart to leave you. He looked at you and was like, I'm leaving what I made because your dad's a piece of shit and you're slightly shitty, but I can work with that. Todd Pemper states, run on Larry never knows much, but he explains to two people every day. I stop every day and remember my life is good. Lie. Helps you appreciate how low you could be. Me or you? Juxtaposing not knowing that every accusation is actually a confession. Thanks, Larry. You helped four people today. I didn't know you were black. Welcome, welcome, crab in a pot. I didn't know that you're black. And before you say, but Larry, I'm not a black woman, walks like a duck, quacks like a duck, deeply understanding customer service. Booyah! Thank you for trying to demoralize me. I actually thrive on negativity. You want to demoralize me? Tell me what Stanford told me when they were trying to recruit me 28th time before I went. And then when I was living in Palo Alto, another 20 plus times. I did not choose this school. I did not choose that school. I chose a different school. Why? Tom Chang went to MIT. My mother went to Yale. A country club is not a good engineering school, said the pretzel who currently lives in a country club. Oh my God. Should I buy a house in Pasadena? Stanford University is the nicest country club in the United States of America. Clip it. Customer service. Todd, how much money do you owe on your car loan? Let's do Todd's car loan. I know you got a ginormous car loan and you're cheating on your boss. I see you on YouTube all day. I see you on YouTube all day. Are you angry because I removed your moderator status? Are you angry because you have a car loan? Let's fix your credit. Let's fix your credit. You're the most important person here. Well, to you, and you're not learning shit. So let's forcibly get you to learn something. this video, this video is me loving the number zero. You guys, what questions do you have? Everybody meet Cannon Weaver. Cannon Weaver starred on yesterday's YouTube, aced it. Oda Loop, observe, orient, decide, act, kicked ass by using food for lead gen, by getting a restaurant to give him free food to then use for leads in order to get leads for his lead generation. Now you're going to say, but Larry, did he make $1 billion? And then you're going to say something negative. But Larry, did he make $1 million? This is why those two words are not in your future vocabulary, your short term vocabulary. They're in your long term vocabulary because you will be a millionaire. I mean, granted, there's another problem that you don't see, which is one cup of Starbucks is going to cost $19 million, but you are guaranteed to be a millionaire if you can just live 3 to 8 more years. Hyperinflation is coming. We're all going to be millionaires. That's hilarious on 600 levels. I'm talking about a millionaire in $2,003. That's funny too. I can't help it. I can't help it. That's funny also. Escaping the gravitational pull of $0, the methodology is deeply understanding customer service. Because when you work on your direct business, you're going to have emotional shit of you have a shitty business and you're emotional about it. You sunk in a lot of time, it's still a pile of shit. And then you don't want the number one smartest person coming out of Palo Alto. No, 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 buddy. You're going to book club, Samya. Fuck. You can't call an audible. This is what you do. You fucker. Changing the plan. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Do you like this? I'm doing customer service live.
Hey, what's up?
You can't call audible last minute, cunt. This is what you do.
You last minute to me into book club. I should have said no yesterday.
You said yes yesterday. That's
I said before. First of all, I haven't made a decision. So
this is what you
yes,
do. This is what you do. You straddle. You straddle.
I say yes to too many things, and I need to like not. And
You
my
can't
original
say you can't say no now. You can't say
my
no.
original thing was pick one or the other, and that was expressed in text message. You traded me up to an additional commitment on top of the two that I wanted to do.
This is the cult that you got into. Take some accountability because you roped me into his retarded book club. And I
I
said,
wasn't
show.
trying to rope you into it. I was trying to do one or the other. That was in the text. I was trying to rope you into one or
This
the
is
other.
this is a female to male conversation right now.
I will come because I hear your vibe, but I'm going to be more strict going forward. It's on me. I understand I messed up. I'm discussing this with you. I am not making a unilateral decision. I am not pulling out. I am discussing it.
Do you know that you're my mentor? Because every time people ask me, "Hey, is this a cult?" I realize that your community, everyone's community, not it's all a cult, but you got sucked into a cult. What's the status of that cult ongoing? Do you still meet people in that cult?
Very rarely, like once or twice a year max.
Do they still charge you a fee to go back?
No, they don't. They have follow up programs. I haven't done them.
How much does it cost for a follow up program?
It's like $800,
Do you,
six
do,
hundred to 800.
do you get why that you're my mentor? And that's not good, dude. Because I
Yeah,
didn't understand.
okay, but I need to make fast decisions. I'm trying to do a lot of things right now.
Fast
So
decisions is Oda Loop.
I'm coming today, and I'm going to be more strict going forward. That's it.
Fast
I'm not going to
decision.
be retraded on. It's on me. It's not on you. I made the decisions.
Yeah.
They're my calls. I'm not blaming you at all, by the way.
Feel free to fuck
I'm
me.
taking accountability for this.
Feel
Okay.
free to fuck me on tomorrow's lunch.
I am not fucking you on tomorrow's lunch. I am.
Get it? Get it? Get it? Because you'd pay me $23 if you fucked
Yeah.
me on it. That's why you're getting charged a deposit. I'm treating you like a girl. Let me finish the cult thing. And Oda Loop, observe, orient, decide, act. Good job, you, on the company name. What's the company name called?
Throughput lines of code per day.
You're
And
doing,
thank you. And thank you.
yeah, you're fucking welcome because you're doing customer service on two entities.
Yes.
What two entities are you doing customer service on?
My fractional CTO business and throughput lines of code per day.
No and yes. You're doing customer service for NVIDIA and you're doing customer service for Blackstone.
Got it. Got it.
You're so worried about your own money that you're missing the NVIDIA customer service
No, that is actually genius.
because you said M&A and you kind of were just talking shit. Because do you
Yeah,
see how this is customer service for an NVIDIA box?
that is the whole company. Yes.
Okay, but you can't say, actually, you can say customer service on an NVIDIA box
Yeah.
because you're allowed to. You should. Why am I the only one fucking taking fucking notes for your fucking thing? What's your username on YouTube?
Swami 26.
SWAMI.
26.
Did you comment your company name?
I did.
I didn't see it.
Well, I did when you sent me the link on the chat and I pressed enter.
Do you like how I'm so excited for my two viewers? They are on speaker. Sorry. Say hi.
Look, I need to hit the gym.
Yeah, hit the gym.
So, okay, I will catch you later. I will see you.
You're 40 minutes
at
early,
6
right?
o'clock.
You're 40 minutes early, right? Yeah.
I'm driving at 4:30, so I will probably leave.
Okay.
So I will see you at 6 o'clock.
Do you need me to customer serve and help you valet?
No, I figured out a fun parking thing. Actually, that's easy.
Do you need me to help valet your car?
No,
Customer
I don't,
service.
actually.
Customer service for Y Combinator. I parked cars for Y Combinator at 310 Pioneer by buying the parking lot at Interior Door across the street from Y Combinator. Who does customer service for Y Combinator? Who's better at customer service for Y Combinator? Larry Chang or Y Combinator?
Larry Chang,
Larry Chang, because I'm parking cars at Interior Door.
which happened to be their biggest problem, actually, because they're a community.
Yep, yep. And then they couldn't walk across the street to do a parking lot.
Everyone comes in frustrated versus coming in feeling easy.
Yep. And then
So their first thing is tension.
absolutely.
And then they have to de-escalate that in order to actually have a collaborative customer conversation. Correct.
And it's during demo day. Be
Oh,
so
so that you're actually helping checks get written because this is about investors.
be so good that they ban you. Be so
Yeah.
good that Y Combinator's like, fuck. And then give
Yeah.
away food while you're valet parking, food for lead gen. Stacking protocols for customer service.
Yes.
This is why this video is so great, is because you did good customer service for me by going, hey Larry, send me that fucking YouTube link so that way I can make a web page for you. Blah blah blah.
Yeah.
Thank you.
That is being worked on right now.
Thank you,
by my
Samya.
agents.
Thank you, Samya.
Yes.
And you're welcome for
Thank you.
your 9 or 10 figure, 9 or 8 figure deal. I still owe you a customer service for an introduction to Canon. I want to do that right now.
Okay.
Okay, fuck you later.
See you later.
No, it's thank you.
Thank you. 6 p.m. 6 p.m.
Fuck you later.
Yeah, bye.
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 So when I say fuck you, you're supposed to say thank you. That's the combination meal because I actually love you. Why am I so excited about customer service? I don't know. Oh, sorry. I timed out the wrong person. That's okay. I I feel bad. I don't feel that bad. Did I time you out? It was Princess Diana. deeply understanding customer service. It's the street smart way to build yourself from $0. Evan, I accidentally put you in a timeout because you're talking about Princess Diana. I upgraded Todd to moderator, even though he's a crab in a pot trying to pull me down. Why? I don't know. Maybe he didn't mean to be negative. Do you ever talk to people and then there's not a lot of energy coming back? It's like they're barely there. That's why I love stuffed animals. Always there for you. Crossing over friends. Derek Small, I think, is doing a book club on becoming supernatural at I want to say 80 Rainy Street, approximately. Do quote me. Even when I think I'm wrong, I'm probably right. Whether or not he shows up on time, 2080. A big problem, big for doing customer service, is people trying to do two things at one time, never doing one thing well. And the thing that you do is you manage your cell phone before it manages you. Your phone's not so smart, it's really just breaking your brain. Because when you solo task mindfully, delving into the details, you become 10 times better than your closest, not even competition anymore. People will just pay you to just suck less. Nobody knows what anyone's talking about because people are half listening, multitasking, thinking that two screens somehow becomes better, somehow becomes more productive. I'm not going to say less is more, but I am going to say when you don't take paper notes, you're fucked. Because once you do take paper notes, people say, wow, I bet you're good at customer service. When people in hospitality don't have a hospitality notebook, pretty soon they're going to wash out of hospitality. This is why so many people in hospitality will ask me, hey, do you have a background in hotel restaurant management? Hey, did you go to Northern Arizona University to study hotel restaurant management? Customer service. Are you able to answer questions with a location or an address? Hashtag PO Box 105281. Hashtag PO Box 16589. Let's do some customer service for Victoria's Secret. Victoria, she's got a secret. Victoria, she's got a secret. She's got a secret. It's a secret box. Customer service. Customer service. Can you be on time? It turns out most people can't because they're wired to tell their prospects and customers and stakeholders, fuck you. That's why I watched the stream instead of mindlessly swiping through the feed chasing dopamine. Huh, that's an interesting perspective. Here's a question for you, moderator. 1, did you text me? 2, what is your real name? 3, what are you now going to do where all the answers to entrepreneurship are in my rearview mirror, in your face, on your dashboard, in your windshield, ahead of you? What are you going to do with this knowledge? It's in my hindquarters. What are you going to do with this information? I'm excited to let you know that I was able to wrangle another mentor. You're welcome. Am I doing good customer service? I think I am, because upcoming is Jacob. Bruce, maybe. Maybe that's his last name, but definitely Jacob. You're welcome. I get the best guests.